in the outside of row 6.
In row 7, Marcus Madden. What a race car name. I like the sound of that. Rolls right off the tongue, Marcus Madden. Row 7, Anthony Lord. In row 8, Cody Kalinka and Samuel Schaefer. Row 9 is Casey Masser and Kirk Cheney.
Make it a one-stop race. We're going to have to pay attention to it, look at when everyone's pitting. It's going to be wild. We don't know who's going to win this race. It all comes down to who gets there first with the most fuel saved.
And you see Daniel Buttafuoco there giving the tires a little scrub. The last thing you want to do is go barreling into a corner here at Mid-Ohio with some cold tires. So warming those puppies up. And Chris, we'll bring you back here. One of my favorite memories from the inaugural season last year had to be when Wow That's Garbage or Nicholas Walker came from dead last, and I believe was it Watkins Glen, and went on to win that race. So road courses have shown excitement here in the NASCAR Heat Pro League.
Oh, they certainly have, Hannah. That absolutely was probably one of the top 3 moments of the entire season. The way he came from the back of the field using that pit strategy and then found himself within striking distance on that final lap, final 2 corners, was able to throw it in, maybe ping-pong his way off a couple of cars there to get to the front and then make it back to the line first was incredible. And I don't think that was an uncommon thing here, and especially in this pro league, like Sloppy Joe said, this is a very competitive, tight field. They're going to be close throughout, but the question will be, can anybody catch Daniel Buttafuoco, who laid down a blistering lap in qualifying? If they can somehow use strategy, or maybe his car falls off a little bit, that'll be challenging to see.
And through the S-turns they came, and the green flag dropped as we are green in the Xbox race here at Mid-Ohio for the second preseason race. And 2 by 2, they all go through the corner, but Daniel Buttafuoco gets the jump on Luis Zader and manages to put a little bit of gap, but behind him it is a hornet's nest, no one giving up any room there.
Oh, a little bit of contact here as they go through the keyhole. A very slow section of Mid-Ohio, one of the highlights of this racetrack. And then this back straightaway for the sports car series is actually where they start the races. But instead, this is kind of their back straightaway as they go down into the carousel. Another big passing point. Only a few here at Mid-Ohio for these drivers as they go 3 wide into the carousel. As they go down into the S's, kind of an elevation change. This is where it gets really hairy for 2 or 3 wide.
Wow, the fact that everyone held on to it there, and I spoke too soon as I said that. The 11 there of Jose Ruiz kind of got out in the grass, got a little squirrely, but contact was made, was able to hold on to it as we are still green flag. Everyone kind of single filed out now, but wow, what a move there. We saw that number 15 of Sam Morris, really, they all just threw it in there 3 wide. Everyone made it stick. I mean, this is a racetrack where we're going to see a ton of contact. And Joey, we'll bring you back in here. There aren't a lot of racetracks that we race at here on the NASCAR Heat Pro League that you're forced to make contact like this. We have a handful of super speedways, 1.5 miles, as well as some short tracks, but very rarely do we race at racetracks where people really rub fenders here. How do you expect a lot of these drivers are going to handle this contact tonight?
Well, Hannah, you said it really well right there. We don't go to a lot of tracks that require so much contact and moving people out of the way for position. But like you just saw there with the 11 car of Jose, especially through the S's, if we get a restart or there's guys really close by, you're going to see contact. Like we said before, this is where these guys are showing the teams that they are the driver for that organization. They will compete for wins and good finishes. Show these teams that you'll bump someone on the way. Show them that you're faster, you'll make the moves. And especially through the S's and through many other parts of this track, you will see contact. You will see bumping